Well, this morning we find ourselves on the Niagara Escarpment here in Ontario. It's breezy. In fact, it's just downright windy. Temperature is about plus 15 degrees Celsius right now. But take a look behind me at the beautiful row of fall Ontario colors. Absolutely beautiful. And then of course the cedar fence. Could that be a leading line in an image today? I don't know. Maybe we're going to get to the other side of the fence. Cloudy, sunny. 1 minute everything's illuminated with beautiful sunshine. The next minute it's in shade. There is a lot of interest in the sky today, and the gray, well, it can add some amazing contrast to the beautiful yellows, greens, browns, goldens, reds, all the beautiful colors of the trees today, the autumnal trees. What an amazing location and what a beautiful time of year. Hey guys, well, Gary here, Gary Klein Photography. Welcome to my channel today, and today, yes, we are in search of the autumnal colors, fall colors, right here in Ontario, and we do tend to get some spectacular colors. We just need a little bit of light. Let's get set up on the tripod and let's see what we can do with this beautiful location today. Wow. Okay, let's get set up. Okay guys, we are set up on the tripod. Today we're shooting with Fujifilm X-T2, our mirrorless camera. Settings, well, we have an ISO of 500. The reason we have an ISO of 500 today is there is a lot of wind today. It's a very strong wind. In fact, I just had the drone up getting some fall colors video, and we had a strong wind warning, so we had to land the drone. However, the ISO of 500 is going to help me increase the shutter speed. F8. I want the line of fall colors of the trees to be in focus. I don't want anything blurring off into the background right now. So F8 hopefully will work for that. We're using our 18 to 55 mil lens, and we have a focal length of 24 mil. We have a 2-second timer set, so let's just grab that first shot at what my camera tells me is correctly exposed, 2-second timer, 1/160th of a second shutter speed. There is number one image. Now, we are incorporating the cedar fence. We could use a little bit more light. I wish, well, hopefully the sun will pop back out of the clouds, which is behind me right now, and that's exactly where I would like it to be at the moment. The sun's behind me, but it's very much in the thick gray at the moment. So that's giving us kind of a mundane look, if you will, a dull look to the colors on the trees, the leaves, and so on. We're shooting with a Velvia simulation, film simulation, as you know, with Fujifilm. And what made Fujifilm famous back in the day was their choice of film for different kind of exposures and textures and colors and saturations and vibrancies and so on and so on and so on. Well, today in Fujifilm mirrorless cameras, you can select the film simulation, and today we've gone with Velvia. Oh, we are getting some light here, guys. Can you see that on the trees ahead of me? We are getting some light, so let us, you know what, we're going to have to make an adjustment, otherwise we are going to be overexposed. Let's just change that slightly, and this is going to help us now. There we go, there we go. This is going to help us bring, wow, with that light, all of a sudden shutter speed went to 1/500th of a second. Image number 2. Let's just pop that up slightly. So we're just gonna slow down the shutter speed to 1/250th of a second, and we're showing about a third over, and the color of the light has gone again and the colors have dulled down again. Wow, that sun is popping out quickly when it pops out. But we know because of the broken clouds behind us, it does keep popping out. So we're just going to wait until all of a sudden those trees just become illuminated one more time. And things are getting a little brighter there. The sun seems to be popping out a little bit. Take a look. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. Well, let's just keep waiting. Let's just wait for a moment or two longer and let us see if that sun pops out again and illuminates, shines, shows the glory of those trees and that beautiful color. Let's stand by. Well, that sun is really playing hard to get. You can probably see, or maybe not, because the clouds are so diffused right now, but you can probably see the clouds moving very, very quickly because it's very windy. And my drive up here today along the escarpment was 90% in sunshine. But when I got to the top of the escarpment, the higher elevation, and a little further west, well, it just got gray. The sun went away, and it's really playing hard to get right now. It did pop out a moment ago for about 10 seconds. Not quite enough time for me to make the appropriate adjustments because of the extra light that we were getting. Increase the shutter speed a little bit so we weren't overexposed and capture the image. Just not enough time. However, it is changing consistently. Or continuously. Right there, for instance, right now, well, maybe we're gonna get some light. Maybe we're gonna get some light. Well, things have, yeah, it's got a little brighter. So let's grab a shot. Let's grab a shot. 2-second timer. Oh yeah, we're getting some color there. That looks nice. Now that looks like a nice image. Again, we're shooting with Velvia. I haven't put a polarizer on simply because I am trying to keep the shutter speed to something quite reasonable, quite quick. As I say, the trees are moving quite a bit. Normally I would put a polarizer on. That in conjunction with Velvia really does give a nice kind of punch to the image. But Velvia by itself, the film simulation Velvia, does a great job. Okay. I am going to now, oh, we're getting some more light right now. Right now, we're getting a little bit more light. 2-second timer again, one more image. Okay, we're gonna jump over the other side of this fence. And we're gonna get a further kind of look down the line of trees. Okay, stand by. Let's reposition here, recompose. Okay, so now we've moved to the left or slightly west of the fence. So now we're not really incorporating the cedar fence that's right here. We're not incorporating that. This time we've gone much more for a longer kind of look at the trees all the way down and into the distance. So again, we're set up still on the tripod, but we're just still waiting for light. So let's just hang on. Let's wait for that sun again to pop out of those clouds and see if we can get a longer shot this time down, kind of down a much longer, or the whole length of the row of trees behind me here. And again, those fall colors. And the cloud seems to be building more and more right now. You know what? We actually might not get much light because these clouds, well, they're just building and building and building. I thought they were actually dissipating, but it seems as though they're not right now. Oh well. Okay, stand by. Let's just wait. Let's just see what happens. Okay, we after waiting like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever it was, we started to get some light again. Let us try. There we go, one more shot. Oh, I turned my camera off, so my 2-second timer is gone, but there it's back again. Okay, another shot. Sweet. Okay. Slight change. Slight reconfiguration here. Let's just go further along into the distance. Okay, let's try that right there. That looks to be about 1/3 underexposed. What my camera tells me is correctly exposed. We've got some beautiful light on those colors just right this minute. So you know what? Let's go to 1 stop under, 2-second timer, 1 image. Let's go to what my uh-oh. Don't you just love it when the battery dies? Okay, stand by guys. We're gonna have to change batteries. Okay. Battery now changed. That light has gone. Oh, wouldn't you know it? But that's my own fault, just for not paying attention to my camera. Sometimes I get so excited. You know, sometimes I get a little bit of light, or a little bit of color, or just something that really excites me, and I just not paying proper attention like I should be to what my camera is telling me. And it was blatantly telling me that the power was getting lower and lower, but I really, even though I pretended not to see it, I ignored it. And of course, just when we got some beautiful light, battery died. Well, one thing about Fujifilm, by the way, and I'm not looking at this in a negative way, I have about 5 batteries with me, and I carry 5 batteries fully charged with me at all times. But I have found that the Fujifilm mirrorless camera does chew through batteries quite quickly, unlike say my Canon DSLR, which I could shoot all day with a couple of batteries. Not like that, and it's not like that with the Fujifilm mirrorless. They seem to burn out really quite quickly, and I don't believe in knockoff batteries. I do believe in original company batteries, but anyhow, that's just minor. I'm very happy with Fujifilm. In fact, I'm delighted with Fujifilm, to be honest with you. I've mentioned this before, and I'll mention it again. One of the biggest things I did that, well, what I'm actually going to say is I really am happy that I changed from Canon to Fujifilm. But having said that, there are lots of times, maybe I'm nostalgic, old-fashioned, whatever, there's lots of times when I miss my Canon 5D Mark II, for instance. Oh yeah. Or my 50D crop sensor. Oh yeah, there's times I miss those. But again, 110% delighted with my Fujifilm systems. I have the X-T2, and I also have the X-T20 as my backup camera, and I just love shooting with these cameras. Absolutely amazing pieces of photography equipment. Okay, again, we're going to wait just a little bit longer because I do want to go to another location, but we're going to wait a little bit longer for a little bit more light, and we're going to try that shot again. Stand by. Okay, here we go. This is it. Last time at this location, and we have got light. Absolutely beautiful light. I am trying now to take a series of images at different exposures, some at what my camera tells me is correctly exposed, an image or two a little bit under, image or two a little bit over. I may have that opportunity then in Lightroom to combine some of these images into a HDR image, which I have fun doing and I enjoy doing. So we're showing at ISO 500, we actually have a 1/500th of a second shutter speed, f8, a focal length of 24mm Velvia film simulation. Beautiful. Let's just pop that 2-second timer on there again. There it is. Wow, I took the 2-second timer off because I wanted to bang off those slightly different exposures quite quickly. So I turned the 2-second timer off for that purpose. Okay, I think we've had enough fun at this particular location. But just down the road a little way, and where we are is a little community, if you want to call it a community. It has a name, it's Rob Roy. It's a couple of farms, that's it. But anyhow, that's where we are, Rob Roy, Ontario. Okay, we're going to pack up from here and we're going to move along. The second composition of the day. The barns, 3 barns, 1, 2, and 3, the fall colors around. Just the green grass and the gentle rolling kind of terrain and the hills in the midground and the foreground and so on. We are right on the side of a country road. So every now and then a car comes by. I do apologize about that. But you know what? This is actually the highest ground I could find to kind of look down. Oh, we're getting a little bit of light right on there right now. You grab that one. Beautiful shot. Okay, so again, back on the tripod, Fujifilm X-T2, my 18 to 55mm kit lens, which I actually love this particular lens, and I've gone with a polarizer. Why did I go with a polarizer? Well, you know what, I really don't know. The sun is directly behind me above my little car, which means I'm getting minimal, if any, actual polarization effect. Just look at that shot. Just take a look at this. Is that beautiful or what? I think it is. Oh my goodness, absolutely stunning location today. Yes, the polarizer is going to give you maximum polarization when the sun is about 90-degree angle to the lens. Anyhow, having said that, I was just looking for some extra punch in those colors, even though I am shooting in Velvia, or film simulation Velvia, not film, but film simulation Velvia, because we're shooting mirrorless, we're not shooting film. Okay, just change slightly the actual focal length. Let's just take that out a little bit. It gives me a focal length now of about 34mm. Again, 2-second timer. Boom, there's that next image. Okay, I love this location. I photographed this location before. I've got a stunning, a beautiful, well, I think it's a beautiful winter image of this particular location. You know what, sometimes I get a little giddy, but are we having fun, or are we having fun because I am? Love this, love being out here. And that's one of the prettiest country scenes. I've seen a lot of pretty country scenes. I travel, I hike, I go all over the place. But this to me is just beautiful. It's right here, it's close to my home. Well, when I say close to my home, it takes me about 30 minutes in my car to get up here. It's gorgeous. We're going to play with the focal length, we're going to play with the composition, we're going to play with the light, assuming the light plays with us. Well, it is playing with us, but we need it to be a little bit more cooperative. It's teasing me. And those clouds are building. It's just building and building and building. But it's also adding some beautiful character in the sky ahead of us. We've got gray right behind the barn and the colors, which I love, and then blue above. I like gray, by the way. I embrace the gray. I think gray adds so much contrast, especially to barns, country scenes, fall colors, and this kind of thing. Much more interesting and much better than just a plain blue sky. It just doesn't work for me. But anyhow, man, those clouds, moving crazy fast. Take a look. Can you see that? Just moving fast. Windy, windy, windy. Ooh. Okay. Okay, we're gonna hurry up and wait for some light. Well, yeah, light comes and goes, and that's just fine. I think we've got a nice little selection of images there at different focal lengths, so I'm gonna really enjoy getting back to the studio and downloading those into Lightroom and working with those and seeing what we can create. And I really, 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 really do enjoy that. Wow. Hey guys, again, it's Gary here, Gary Klein Photography. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know what? Let's sit back right now and let's just take a look with a cup of coffee maybe, or a cup of tea, whatever we like. And let's look at just a couple of images that we've captured today. I'll see you next time. Don't forget, please like, share, comment, and do subscribe. See you next time. Bye.